If you've dived into the world of witchcraft, you've likely heard the terms Grimoire and Book of Shadows be thrown around like confetti at a Samhain celebration. For the uninitiated, or even the seasoned witch who's been winging it for a while, these terms can be as confusing as following a spell in Latin when your second language is Pig Latin. So let's clear the fog and get to the root of it. What's the difference between a grimoire and a Book of Shadows, and why you should care? So grab your quill or your keyboard and settle in. It's time to break down the differences between these two essential tools in the craft, and why you just might want both. Let's start with the grimoire, because who doesn't love a book that sounds like it should come with a lock and key hidden in a dusty old library? The word grimoire itself has a certain gravitas, doesn't it? It hails from the French word Grimoire, which is referred to any book written in Latin. But over time, it has evolved to mean manual of magic. A grimoire is like your personal magic encyclopedia. It's where you jot down everything you've learned about magic. Art, rituals, spells, correspondences, herb lore, planetary influences, the works. It's your go-to reference guide full of theory and practical knowledge that you can revisit. Think of it as a Hogwarts library in miniature, without Madame Pine breathing down your neck every time you touch a book. Your grimoire is meant to be a comprehensive guide to magic as you understand it and practice that stand the test of time. Grimoires can be passed down through generations, which is why oftentimes they're filled with timeless wisdom. It's less about what's happening in the moment, like a journal, and more about the universally true in the world of magic. Now let's turn the spotlight to the Book of Shadows, or BOS for short. This is where you document your journey. Everything from your experiences, your emotions, down to your dreams and day-to-day spell life. Think of it as the magical equivalency of a diary. Except instead of writing about your crush, you're writing about that spell you cast to attract love. And hopefully it works better than asking your crush out in high school. A Book of Shadows is a living document, meant to capture your growth as a witch or magic practitioner. It's a space for experimentation, reflection, recording the ebbs and flow of magic. If you've made it this far, you're probably wondering, what's the real difference? In essence, while a grimoire is about the knowledge you believe to be universal and enduring, a Book of Shadows is about capturing the personal, the fleeting, and the experimental. And the million-dollar question is, do you need both a grimoire and a Book of Shadows? The short answer, it depends on you. If you're the kind of person who likes to keep your magical practice structured and organized, you might find a grimoire is a better fit. On the other hand, if you're a free spirit who loves documenting your spiritual and magical journey as it happens, the Book of Shadow is better for you. So why choose both? Many practitioners find having both a grimoire and a Book of Shadows balance the structure and the creativity in their craft. The grimoire stems as the backbone of your practice, a reference point for continuously studying. Meanwhile, the Book of Shadows is a place to explore and experiment and reflect.